Hey guys, welcome to another video today. Today is a good day. You know why? Because you're watching this video. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoy the rest of this video. Today we're going to be going over 3 American assault tanks of World War II, the first of which being probably by far the most well known, that being the M4A3E2, better known as the Jumbo, even though the nickname is from post-war, but it's not really relevant. So in 1944, the Army decided that it needed a heavier tank for future operations in Europe. Due to the T-26, which would later be the M26 Pershing project, taking far longer than expected, so someone decided to weld 38mm of armor onto the front of an M4A3, bringing the total armor thickness up to 101mm on an angled plate. I'll put the angling up on screen because I didn't write that in the script. The cast final drive assembly was also up armored to 139mm on the very front. The sides were far less armored, with the same 38mm plate welded on the side, bringing up the armor to 76mm. The turret, it was fully cast, and it was based on the T-23 76mm turret, which it had 152mm of armor all around it, except for I think on the back, like bottom portion of it. But it held the 75mm, but multiple examples of the M4A3E2 had the 76mm, which is what I'm playing right now in War Thunder. In total, there were 254 made, according to Tanks Encyclopedia. The M4A3E2 was predominantly used in the Battle of the Bulge, with prominent examples being the Cobra King, that being a jumbo that was supposedly the first in Bastogne, which it has also written on the side. And that exact tank is now residing in the Patton Museum in America, which I thought it was cool. It was on the Tanks Encyclopedia page, so I thought I'd just add it in. Next up, we have the T-14 assault tank. The T-14 was part of a joint British-American project for a new assault tank. The project was made to replace the Churchill Mark I. The British made the A-33. It was kind of like a Cromwell with a lot of armor on it and a big engine, but I'm not going to go over it this video. It's maybe for another video. Red Wrench Productions had a video on both of them together that I'll link in the description. It's a really good video. I got a lot of them, or T-14 stuff they have on here off of it. As for a T-14, this is my third try. I'm going to try to get it right this time. The front armor was 50.8mm, which equals out to 2 inches. I just wanted to translate it into millimeters, but that 50mm is angled at 60 degrees, which goes up to about 100 millimeters, which is pretty much the Tiger, you know? Tiger has 102mm of armor, I think, total. Yeah, something like that. I'm going off the top of my head right now. But yeah, that 50mm is angled at 60 degrees, which is pretty good. Next up, the side armor. It also has 2 inches or 50.8mm, and that's at 30 degrees, which is still pretty good. It goes up to about 60 or 70mm, I think, somewhere around there. But the front transmission case was 101mm at the like very front, you know. The turret, armed with again the 75mm, had the front of the turret, like the turret cheeks and all that, was 76mm at 30 degrees, or 3 inches if you're American. And the sides and rear being 101mm thick, which, you know, those were not really angled, as you can see in the picture on the screen right now. All this totaled in 42 tons of American steel. While this tank was being powered by a Ford Gaz V8, making 520 buff muscular horses. Overall, there was only 2 T-14 prototypes made. The first one, it is gone. They kind of like melted it down so they can make more tanks. because metal was very precious in 1942 America. So, but then the second one is in Britain's tank preservation area, like where they have like you've seen it if you've like been in they're not in person, not well, if you've seen it in person, that's really cool. But I haven't seen it in person. I wish I have. But they have like this room that is full of like prototypes and other like just rare tanks that are all like not up to the level of they're going to be on display, but they're like alive, you know. But honestly, if it wasn't for that room, many of those tanks would have been scrapped and melted down and all that. But yeah, pretty cool, you know. I wish I could go there, but I have to finish this video. Last up, we have the T-26E5. This tank was essentially M26 Pershing, but it just had better frontal armor. Because why not? We are Americans. More armor is just better. This certain prototype Pershing was mainly popularized, I guess, by War Thunder adding it in to the game later last year, or 2022, late 2022, because I guess you could watch this video after the day I post it. Developed in early 1945, with the first of the 27 prototypes being delivered to the Aberdeen Proving Grounds in July 1945. Some of these armor changes include a new front hull casting with a maximum thickness of 120 millimeters, 20.65 millimeters, don't forget the 6.5, all at a 46-degree angle, which is nothing. Actually, that's much better than the T-14, but it has a new turret casting with an effective armor thickness of 203.2, don't forget the 0.2 millimeters, and a counterweight at the rear of the turret. A new gunman slit casting was with an effective thickness, I'm not sped, of 203, the exact same as the other one. I don't know why I put so much emphasis on that, but that is at 0 degrees. I'm not autistic. As for gun, this thing has the exact same 90 millimeter, that being the M3 L53 cannon. This thing could dog on tigers and panthers. I've seen pictures of panthers being cracked wide open by this 90 millimeter. It is a big boy. And that's it. That's all of the script. I am done with this video. Actually, it was a pretty fun video to do, not gonna lie. But if I'm being honest, I think I want to do a Panzer 470 video after this one. But as always, join into the Discord, subscribe if you like the video, and thank you for watching to the end. I tried to do this one last weekend, but I got really discouraged. I don't know. My mouse video flopped. I was really sad about that. I put a lot of effort into it, but I think it was because of the thumbnail and the just slideshow, you know. Thanks for watching, guys.